Hi guys, welcome to another video, and in this lesson we're looking at specific heat capacity. Now some materials need a lot more energy to raise their temperature than other materials. For example, if we wanted to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of water just by 1 degree, you would need 4,200 joules. If we have the same mass of aluminium, we've got 1 kilogram of aluminium, and again we wanted to raise the temperature of this aluminium just by 1 degree, we would need 900 joules. And if we had again the same mass of oil, 1 kilogram, to raise the temperature of this oil just by 1 degree, well, we would need 2,000 joules. These different substances need different amounts of energy to raise their temperature. The more energy that we put into these materials to raise their temperature, the more energy is released as they cool down. The amount of energy that's stored by these different materials is called the specific heat capacity. So different materials can store different amounts of energy. And the definition for specific heat capacity, it is one that you need to remember. It is quite long-winded, but its specific heat capacity is the amount of energy that's required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of a substance just by 1 degree C. And the equation that we use to calculate the energy will look something like this on your exam sheet, where E stands for energy, and we measure energy in joules. The M stands for the mass of the substance, and this is measured in kilograms. The C stands for specific heat capacity, and the unit for specific heat capacity is joule kilogram per degree C. And here, theta, we have the temperature change. And temperature change is measured in degrees Celsius. If we was to place this equation into our triangle, energy would go at the top, mass, specific heat capacity, and temperature change would go at the bottom. You could be asked in your exam to calculate mass, specific heat capacity, or the temperature change, where you would just cover up the unit that you're calculating and carry on with the calculation. Let me give you guys an example. You could get a question that says 2 kilograms of water is heated by 90 degrees C. Calculate the stored energy. So we heated 2 kilograms of water by 90 degrees Celsius, and they're asking us to calculate how much energy would be stored in that water. Well, using my equation, energy is equal to mass times the specific heat capacity times the change in temperature. And from the question, I know that the mass is 2 kilograms. The specific heat capacity of water is 4,200. And the temperature change is 90 degrees. And if I was to type this into my calculator, it would give me 756,000 joules. This is one of the reasons why we use water in heating systems, as it's able to hold and store a lot of energy. And as that water cools down, it will release that energy as heat for us to use. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay in touch for another video.